Ah! Ah! Oh shit, that's cold. That's really cold. Fuck. I'm sick of the dog. There's a junkyard dog. Fuck. I should not be podcasting right now. I should be in a hospital, honestly. But I'm podcasting because I'm trying to keep up with the schedule for you guys to try and be consistent with my videos. But I feel like shit. This is your XWF champion, Chaos. And I'm here for your WWE SmackDown Live exclusive pay-per-view, No Mercy 2016, on this Sunday, October 9th, 2016. Now, this was apparently history being made, which is true. History was made because for the first time in the pay-per-view, the WWE Championship went on first. Before we get to that, let's talk about the pre-show. Pre-show was an 8-man tag, Hype Bros and American Alpha versus the Vaudevillains and the Ascension. As you know, the faces were most likely going to win, which they did. And then with that team move from American Alpha 1, 2, 3 in the pin. After that, we saw the debut of Kurt Hawkins, if you could call it that. He comes out like a cut rate Chuck Norris. Oh, shit. Like I'm about to cough up a lung. And basically just says he appeared. Okay, good night. And that Tuesday, he will have his first match, which will be his in-ring debut on SmackDown Live. Which, you know, it's not like he hasn't fought on SmackDown before, but it's new. Yay. So the first match on the pre-show, the first match on the pay-per-view was the WWE World Heavyweight Championship match. It was Cena versus Styles versus Ambrose. Triple threat rules. It was a good match, a lot of spots. Had a lot of different moments where you thought John Cena might have won. A few where you thought Dean Ambrose won, but you really knew it was behind. It was between John Cena, it was between AJ Styles, honestly. It ends with AJ Styles hitting Dean Ambrose and John Cena with a chair and pinning John Cena, thus pinning John Cena for the third time. I believe the third time in pay-per-views in general, or just the third time. So he retains the title. I believe the next match was Nikki Bella versus Carmella. And like I said, I'm going to go a little quick with this. Gosh. Nikki Bella won, which was kind of expected. She had to get her win back. And that's about it for that. After that was the tag team championship match. If I'm not mistaken, that was between the Beauty and the Man Beast, Rhino and Heath Slater versus the Usos. Surprisingly, the Usos won. No, what the fuck? I'm losing my mind. I apologize. The Usos lost, surprisingly. So I don't know if they're gonna let Rhino and Slater have a long title reign, or if they're just waiting for American Alpha to get their momentum back and drop the titles. But we shall see. Speaking of the Usos, I'm gonna fast forward past the match with the Miz and Dolph Ziggler. Jimmy Uso's wife Naomi had a match with Alexa Bliss since Becky Lynch wasn't cleared to compete. Now this is interesting. They let Naomi win the match, which I guess will cause a bit of conflict. I'm sorry, like I said, I'm sick as a dog right now. But they let Naomi win the match, which is kind of surprising. I didn't think that Naomi won the match. I thought it'd be like a borderline squash match to give Alexa Bliss a bit more momentum. But I guess now they're gonna incorporate Naomi into this match and make it a triple threat or something of that nature. I would love to see Naomi with the championship, but I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. Another singles match that happened was Baron Corbin versus Jack Swagger. We knew this was going to happen, and Baron Corbin was going to get his win back, obviously, due to the controversial win by Jack Swagger on Tuesday night SmackDown Live. He had the win with one of the best end of days I've ever seen in my life, and that was about it. We also had I'm gonna leave the Miz versus Ziggler match for last because that was pretty good. We had the main event, which was Randy Orton versus Bray Wyatt, which I don't understand how that's the main event. But Luke Harper returned, which was speculated by all the wrestling dirt sheets. He returned to distract Randy Orton in the ring while Bray Wyatt gets his first pay-per-view match win in a while. Aside from the making the bell ring for Randy Orton's forfeit, he gets the win with a Sister Abigail 1, 2, 3 pin in the win. Uh, I believe that that's all the other matches except for Dolph Ziggler versus The Miz. Yes, the match had a lot of interesting spots. The Miz got sprayed in the face by I guess the mace or the arrogance by Maurice. Spirit Squad came out with what's left of them, and they distracted the Miz. Not the Miz. They distracted Dolph Ziggler. Got two super kicks. Then the referee kicked both of them out. Then the Miz got hit with the super kick by Dolph Ziggler. I believe he got hit with a zigzag. He also got hit with a Rough Rider, surprisingly. But in the end, the Miz lost his 188-day reigning Intercontinental title, and Dolph Ziggler is now your five-time. Oh shit, my laptop's rolling. Your five-time Intercontinental champion, and he still has his job. This was a good pay-per-view. It ended quickly, but I think it lasted a bit longer than the last SmackDown exclusive pay-per-view. Match wise, even though I feel sick as shit, which kind of just diluted my feeling towards everything. One out of from a 1 out of 10, I would rate this a 6.5 to a 7 at most. I would rate this pay per view. It was pretty good, but honestly, I feel like death personified. So I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, I'm feeling a bit better. I'll be a bit more upbeat. And thank you guys for bearing with me. It's been chaos. Signing off. Your mother's a whore. You know this. I'm out here.